Hey, good morning, guys. This is Steve Wolbach, your friendly public adjuster. I wanted to touch base with you today and talk a little bit about what does it take to be a public adjuster. You know, what what are the requirements? What body or personality type would be good as a public adjuster? And let me first start out by dispelling some of the myths, and that is that all public adjusters have in the past worked in some type of construction field, where they were some type of a contractor, a plumber, carpenter, electrician, roofer. Roofer's a big one, of course. That's not true at all. As a matter of fact, I would say it's the opposite. The majority have not done that. But I would add to that, it would be a great advantage to have that expertise. Even flooring guys, carpeting, all those types of things are part of what makes a house, right? I guess if we want to continue that list, we'll talk about windows, siding. Well, we're talking about things that people haven't had the experience in. So that's enough on that. All right. So what type of experience or what type of traits should you have that would be beneficial to make you a successful public adjuster? All right. One is, it's really good to be a people person. You're called out to a situation sometimes where there's going to be some damage to someone's house. The worst case, of course, is a fire. Well, just imagine how people are feeling, what they're feeling at that time when their whole home, all their personal belongings, their special heirlooms and priceless belongings that cannot be replaced. The trophies that their children had earned over the years, an award, something from grandma that was passed down from her grandma, So all these types of things are situations where it's very important you can be empathetic to that and understand you're coming out to provide a professional service, but while doing so, you need to have compassion and empathy to somewhat try to identify with what this person's going through. You never really know what it's like until you've gone through it, the old adage, and that applies to so many areas in life. But the bottom line is you certainly know that you're losing your home can't be a very good feeling, right? So, you need to be compassionate. Something else that would be helpful is that to be able to take no for an answer. There will be times where you may be looking at a situation and darn well you can help them. That there's really something you can do special for them and that they would be so excited and so grateful afterwards. But guess what? They're not going to give you the opportunity to do it. And that happens. And you just got to be able to roll with that and you move on. That's going to come in from time to time. And that's okay. They have the ultimate decision, and that's final. When they've made that decision, that's it. You need to be able to be open to, of course, take in new information. And most people, that's pretty much a standard thing. You don't need to be a whiz at reading. That's something that we all learn at our own pace. Some of us can just jump right in, take a look at something, and you see it one time, and you've got it, and that's it. You're all set. That's not everyone, though. And for those that it's not, that's okay. All you need to do is you stick to it. You need to take a test. You have to be able to pass a test, and you need to be able to pass a background check. You can't have any skeletons in your closet. You're going to people's houses. You've got different things that you're handling sometimes, and you need to be trustworthy. You need to be someone of a stand-up individual. I can't say stand-up guy because you need to be a stand-up gal. Some of you, right? So it's one of those things we have to make it gender neutral. You need to be able to stand up. So, if that sounds like something that you could do, maybe that might be a job for you. So, give us a call. Our company is looking to hire folks. We're constantly doing that. There are claims constantly going on. There are not enough public adjusters. And I know sometimes when I say that word public, I'll say it fast. And I've had some people say, what did he say? Did he say puppet adjuster? And no, I'm not talking about puppets. I'm speaking of the public. So a public adjuster. I want to make sure that my enunciation is right on cue. So guys, I hope that you might have learned something with this. If you're thinking about trying to make some extra income because that main job just isn't cutting it for you, again, I've talked about the fact that there are always opportunities to work part-time. You have the ability to work at your own pace, the hours that suit you best. Now, if you are flexible, it just helps you along. But if you're not flexible, that's not the end of the world either. Just that sometimes you may lose out on an opportunity because of your inflexibility. But that's okay. I mean, as far as you're concerned, it has to meet your schedule. It revolves around your world. And that's fine. That's the nice thing. How many jobs will revolve around your world instead you have to revolve around theirs? So if you like some independence, the money is great. There's no question about it. You're helping people. I mean, it's all positives. There's a need. It's not like and it's not a big initial outlay. It's you're not going to put a bunch of money out for this thing. The training is right there. It's all free training. I mean, how can you go wrong? Let's face it, if you try it and you really don't think it's for you, then you move on. No big deal. It wasn't like you invested 2 years or 4 years to get a degree, and I'm not knocking doing that. But unfortunately, we know there are so many people out there that have gotten degrees and are still paying on loans, and they're out working in some entirely different field. That's unfortunate. This is something that pretty quick you can identify, is this for you or it's not, and you're not going to be in for a bunch of money that of your investment. So guys, if you enjoyed this, if this was helpful, please like this page. I really do need your support. I need you to like it. And of course, I would like you to share it. Now I like something. I would like you to share. And if you haven't subscribed, would you please subscribe to this page? This is Steve Wolbach, your friendly public adjuster. How you can reach me is 610-213-8820 or email by Steve Wolbach, WOLBACH, at ymail.com. And that ymail is the letter Y, mail.com. That's Yahoo's answer to Google's Gmail that had been out there. I've had this email address for a couple years now, so it's not really new, but I still talk to people, and when I give that address out, it's, what? I've never heard of that before. Yeah, it exists. So guys, I hope you've learned something. If it's for you, give me a call. Let's talk about it, and let's see if we can explore it. Oh, by the way, where I can help folks, I'm licensed in PA, NJ, and MD. Ooh, is that medical doc? No, that's Maryland, silly. So that's Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Maryland. Guys, enjoy your day, and God bless you.